Fixtures there. Good morning, everyone. I know I'm early again. I'm getting earlier and earlier every day. And the clocks go forward, I think, this weekend. So maybe it's not early for my friends overseas. Hold on, fixtures, that's why. Please excuse the spots and what have you. I'm in the breakout thing now. It is what it is. I keeps it real. Look at the state of me this morning. Anyway, I'll be prettier tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be much prettier. Let me just get the chat up, guys. Let me just get the chat up. And then I'm going to show you. I was crying last night. Crying. There's Miss Guy. Good morning, Mason and my golfer girl. Good morning, good morning. Let me get my chat up. I'm going to show you my treasures. I'm going to talk to you all day like this. Don't be looking at it. I know you are. Mason, golfer girl, Sky. Sarah, good morning, lovely Sarah. Jenny, good morning. Elle, good morning to you. As I say, please excuse the hot mess, but I've been too excited. I woke up this morning and I felt as if, you know how when you were a wee kid and it was the day after Christmas and you opened your eyes and you got up right away because you knew you had some great things to go and look at. Did you see what Pierre bought me? I was crying. He says now he bought me a fancy bottle of vodka as well, right? And he said to me, I've got another present for you coming. He says it was quite expensive. I said, you shouldn't have done that. I said, you should be save your money up, son, save your money up. Don't be spending it on me. Anyway, he says, I'm quite excited to see what it's like myself. So, I'll show you the first thing, right? Lunar Meteorite. And there it is. And it's a tiny bit there, but it's the moon. He bought me the blooming moon. He bought me the moon. My son bought me. And you can open it and touch it. Well, I try and touch it. See if I flick this, I'll die. It's the tiniest little bit. Look, that's what it is. Tiny, tiny, tiny little fragment of the moon. But how precious is that? Oh, it's so, so precious. So forevermore, right, I've touched it there. And then it's getting kept in its case. It's getting kept in its case. And then I've got all the authenticity. Is that not going to focus? It's not going to focus. I know, Mason, I've got the blooming moon. I can't believe it. He knows me so well. Now, I was away to Farm Foods this morning, right? With a meteor round my neck. A meteor. Where's the meteor? With a meteor round my neck. Now, some people have got diamonds. I would prefer to be going with a meteor. And I'm going to take it out to show you. There's the little case it came in. Wait, I'll show you this. A meteor. I hope you can see the stone inside. There's a view of it. An actual meteor inside it. And it looks kind of reddy brown kind of colour. So I'm going to put this on right now. I'm going to be wearing my meteor. And my next necklace I can never wear out the house. No chance. And I can never wear it if I'm flavoured. So I've got a meteor. I would much rather have a meteor around my neck than diamonds. There you go. That's just me. And then the last one, I can never wear it out the house ever. And it's a piece of Mars dust. Now you're probably wondering, how did they get the dust from Mars? It was actually a meteorite that they got and they crushed it down. So it's actually a bit of Martian meteorite that they crushed down, but it's from Mars. And to me, it looks a bit red. You know, I'm looking at it, it looks a bit red. There's my Mars dust. I'll probably wear it in some videos and things like that, but I could never wear it out the house. or be flavoured out my nut. Do you know what I mean? Poppy! So that's what, I couldn't believe it. I was crying. I was crying. Right, in the gate. And there's all my, I've got all my wee certificates with numbers and stuff like that on them. So I've got all that. And the moon. Wasn't that amazing? I never thought that in my life. I'd never thought that in my life, that he would have done that for me, or even thought about doing that. Yeah, there was a lot of thought, because he knows that that's, I'd prefer that to diamonds, as I said. Walking about with a meteor. I mean, many people walk about with meteors around their neck. I'm just hoping it's not a homing device for some aliens. Thank you, sweet Sky. I'm hoping it's not a homing device for aliens or something like that, and they're going to find me now. Oh, there she is. She's got the meteor around her neck. You know what I mean? They'll be getting that. Oh, Jenny. Yes, he does. He said to me, I wanted to get you a gift that was out of this world. That's what he said to me. I'm going to cry. I thought, where does he get it from? He doesn't get it from his father. Where does he get it from? I wanted to get you a present that was out of this world, he said to me. There you go. So I was crying. I'm almost crying again. It was but a happy cry. So there you go, that was me. But I wanted to show you my other treasures. I've got two other, yes, you'll cry with me. I've got two other things I want to show you. I don't know if I've ever showed you them before. So now I've got all them, right, they're treasures of mine. What one will I show you first? I'll show you my amber. I'm pretty sure I've showed you this before on some videos. I got this many years ago. 25 years ago, maybe more than that, I got this. And it was, do you know, it was round about the time that Jurassic Park had come out, the first one. So it's a piece of amber. I'll show you, but it's absolutely, there's an actual fly in it, and that's a close-up of the fly. And it really does look like that, because when you've got a magnifying glass, you can actually see the fly. The fly is right here on the corner, although you won't be able to see it. But look how encrusted with stuff. Poppy! She's watching these squirrels again. It's encrusted with lots of bits. See that? Oh, thank you, Golfer Girl. Don't make me cry, guys. I've been doing cry, but I've been so excited. And as I say, I felt special in Farm Foods, wheeling my trolley about, knowing I had a meteor around my neck. I felt special. Even though I look like this, I feel good. Poppy! So this bit of amber is 38 million years old. This piece of amber. There's all the things about it. So this, thank you, Mason. She's, do you know what it is? She's looking at the squirrels. The squirrels are over there at it again. They're at it in the trees. It's a beautiful look. It's a gorgeous. I'm going to be out all day again today. Look at that. Look at her. I'm going to be out all day today. So that's my amber. That's my other precious, precious thing. And my last really precious thing is this. This is a Ornithominous hand claw. It's a dinosaur's claw. Another precious item. And this is about the same. I got this around about the same time I got the amber. Oh, there it is. Look at that. And there's the dinosaur. There. So it's claw. Isn't that amazing? Look, and you can see the joint and everything. Poppy, for goodness sake! You can see the joint of the claw and everything. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? So I've got a dinosaur claw as well. And what does it say about this? Montana it came from. This dinosaur is a Montana dinosaur. large hand claw from the ostrich-like Ornithominous. The Ornithominous had a toothless beak. New theories propose that it may have been shellfish eater rather than egg-stealing creature, which they always thought it stole eggs, but it looks like it ate fish, and it caught the fish with this big claw. So that's my wee treasures. Well, that's it. See, if aliens come, they'll have 2 Jack Russells round their ankles. If they've got ankles, who knows? If they've got ankles. But as I say, this might be a homing beacon. I'll be dreaming that now. But I'll never wear this like in the shower or to my bed or anything like that. It's way, way too precious. And the Mars dust, my God, I'd be terrified to wear the Mars dust. Terrified to wear it. But it's, look at, I mean, oh, look at that, bit of Mars. So it was an actual asteroid that they could tell came from Mars, and they crushed it all up and then put it in these wee things to sell. And see, I woke up this morning and I had to come into the living room to see it all again. Pip. Phone the police if that happens. I don't know what they'll do though. Good morning, Edge of ASMR. They're going to get put out in a minute. It's going to be time out, guys. What can I do? Mikey. He's ripping the arse out it now. He's ripping the arse out it. Jenny, I don't think it could ever top it. I'm going to have to put it out. Right, hold on. Out. Poppy, out. Out. There, they ruined it for themselves. They ruined it for themselves. I don't think he could ever top this. This is the ultimate. Unless he was to buy me a first class ticket on the shuttle, then it would top it. Yeah, flight to the moon. Moon was my first word, by the way. I think I've told you that. That was the first word I ever said, was moon. See, it was NASA. I'm going to have to write to them now and say, look, you need to hire me now. I've actually got a piece of the moon. That qualifies me, I'm sure. That qualifies me. Even though I'm a mangle-drakey woman. You know what I mean? I'll probably take up 2 seats. Let's face it, I'm a big girl. I'll take up 2 seats. Now, how you've got to pay for 2 seats in an aeroplane. I'd need to pay for 2 seats in the shuttle. That's going to cost double the millions. Elon Musk, they're going to phone me and tell me I have to go on the next mission. Look at the state of my hair. I'm going to be doing my hair today anyway. My hair's going to get done today. Please excuse the state. I've been just too excited. I woke up this morning, I was excited, so I've always got all my things. All my little treasures. See, some people have got diamonds and stuff like that. Give me an asteroid any day. I'll be happy with that. I would have loved to have went to the moon. Oh my God, I'd have loved to have went to the moon. But do you know what, I've told you before, and you'll probably find it on here, that when Neil Armstrong and Buzz were on the moon, the comms to Houston that was being publicly transmitted went dead for about a minute or something like that, right? And then it came back on. But that minute they were still talking to Houston, and apparently either Neil or Buzz had radioed down, they're here and they're watching us from the next crater. I'm telling you, you should look it up. Watching us on the moon. Oh, Pip, well done. That's awesome. Hold on a minute till I let them in now. I think they've learnt their lesson. I think they've learnt now. Right, don't be doing that kind of racket again. Try not to make that kind of loud noise again. There, they're back in now. Now, try not to do it. There, she's waiting in her toy box. That's awesome, Pip. You'll feel better. You'll feel better. Counting down the days. I enjoy my flavouring on a Saturday. It's the only time I have it. I never have it any other time. Although I did try it at Christmas, but I ended up pouring it down the sink. I couldn't do it. I've never got the feeling. I've never got the Saturday feeling. And anyway, it would ruin my Saturdays. My Saturdays are special. Good morning, Gold Dust. Good morning. I'm sitting with a meteor around my neck this morning. There's a meteor in there. My son got me. But imagine his dad said he can't wait for Father's Day. His dad will get a bottle of wine. I couldn't get over it though. Who would have thought? I'd have never thought in a million years he would have got me that. I'm in shock still, I think. I think I'm still in shock. I never even knew you could buy things like this, to tell you the truth. I knew they sold things like this in NASA because there was a part of the NASA shop and there was like concrete casts of the moon boots and stuff like that you could buy. But I wouldn't be able to bring that all the way home to Scotland. It would have been smithereens by the time I got home. Thank you, Pip. I couldn't get over it. I was like in shock, but I mean, I was annoyed that he'd spent a lot of money. I told him not to do that. Yes, guy. That's what his dad's getting. I'm glad all the kids are back at school. I'm glad they're back at school. I got my polling card yesterday, so I've got to vote soon. And it's just over the road in the school that's over the road. I go and vote. Did you have a first lesson at home? See, I wouldn't be a good teacher. I'd be a good teacher. See, if it was like crafts and things like that, I'd be dynamite at it. Because I used to do that all the time. I used to have the kids into crafts all the time. And they'll still remember there was one time that we made a photo frame, right? That a padded photo frame. And to this day, they still talk about it. And all you really need is a bit of cardboard, right? A bit of cardboard. And you cut like 2 squares like this. One of the squares is going to be the back of your photo frame. And the other square is going to be the front. So on the front, you then cut a square out in the middle and leave about 1 inch all the way around. Then what you do is see that the front part, the frame part, you get some like cotton wool and you glue that all along the front part like this. And then you get a fabric. It could be anything, an old dress or anything like that, right? And you cut it and then you pad it round the frame like this. And then you eventually glue the 2 parts together, leaving a slot in the top to put a picture in. And it was like a padded picture frame. And it was great. The kids absolutely loved it. And it was really, really easy to do. And to this day, they still talk about, remember we made a picture frame? They still talk about it. But it was, it was great. And it was a good wee picture frame. And at the back, you just place another bit of cardboard on the back. And then kind of bend it so that it stands up. It's dead easy. They're going to get put out again. See, people are taking their DOGS because it's a beautiful day. But Mr. Mike and Poppy are not happy about that. Well, as I said, I went to Farm Foods this morning. I was the only one in. In fact, another lady came into Farm Foods when I was about halfway round. So I was in and out within 10 minutes. I didn't really need a lot. I needed juice and washing powder and things like that. Um, so I didn't really need much. So I was in and out. I got lilt this time instead of iron brew. Poppy! Need to go again. Out. Out. They're in one of the moods today. There's a van over the road. I don't know what the hell's going on out there. I don't know if you can see. Some sort of van out there. You can't really see, can you? Oh, you can see. Don't know what that dude's up to. So I've got my hot chocolate today. It's really nice. Not all I did was add water. Can you see it? I'm going to spill it, aren't I? Oh, you do home COVID tests now. Well, that's good that you can do it in the house. I've still not got my vaccination card or anything in yet, but it's beautiful today. I mean, I was see when I went out this morning, it was cold, and I thought to myself I wouldn't be able to put my water feature out because it was really quite frosty even. But now it's gorgeous. Good morning, open-minded, open-minded. Did you see what Peter got me? Look, I'm wearing it just now. I'm wearing it. Look, it's a meteor inside a necklace. Look at that. It's an extra close-up of me. An extreme close-up. And I've got I've got dust from Mars and the bit of the moon. Oh, Sky, see, you're a sweetheart, Sky. April the 1st, see, I'm just waiting until I get I'm in no rush, but let the people that need it more get it, and then I'll get it. I'm not wanting to jump the queue or push like a wee old granny out the road to get in front. I'm happy to just wait my turn. Yeah, I love making things, and homemade things are always best for mums and dads because they treasure them. I mean, I've got things all over the house that the kids made me when they were younger. Yeah, open-minded. He said to me, I wanted to get you something that was out of this world. Look, there's a wee tiny bit of the moon. It's tiny, but it is an actual piece of the moon. And I've got all the papers for it. I've got papers for the beautiful thing. And see the astronaut on it, that just seals the deal right there, that astronaut. And the gorgeous earth behind. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm so lucky. It was amazing. Yeah, but Sky, I would cry if you read a poem to me. I would cry as well. I'm a crier, that's what I am. I'm a lover and a crier. Here, we need to get a song. How there's that song, I'm a joker. We need to, I'm a lover, I'm a crier, and we need to get a song going. Yes, that's probably me. That's what I want to be like. Look, I'm doing a dab, the dabbing thing. Look, that's not, it's dabbing. Is that happy right there? I'd be happy too. Oh, I'd have loved that. But NASA was very nice with my rejection letter, just saying the reason that I wasn't an astronaut was because I wasn't an American citizen. Although they had a million reasons to say no, but they were very, very kind in their rejection letter. And I don't know where my letters went to, and it came in an orange envelope. Ah, Sky, that's lovely. There's lovely Heather and Marshall, my beautiful ladies in Vegas. Please excuse the mess of me, ladies. I'm in a terrible state, but I'm happy. I'm breaking out. It's hormones. What can I say? What can I say? I'm breaking. But I'll be pretty tomorrow. Tomorrow you'll not see all of this. I'll have a completely different face on. But look, I've got an asteroid round my neck. So that makes me special today. I feel special. Well, I've got an asteroid. And look, I've got... wait, I'll show you. I've got dust from Mars. And what it actually is was a meteor that they could tell came from Mars. And they crush it up and they put it in these wee things. So I've actually got Mars's dust right there. And I've got a piece of the moon. I mean, it's tiny, but I've still got a bit of the moon. So when I'm looking up at the moon, I'm thinking, I've touched you. I've had my fingers on a new moon, haven't I? But I wouldn't be able to see Mars. That's way too far away. And see, even if I had a telescope, you couldn't put it here. There's too many street lights and stuff. You'd need to go to somewhere dark. And then you're in my area, you're running the risk of getting mugged. So you're running the risk of getting the telescope taken off you. Yes, he found the perfect. See, see if it was a diamond, I wouldn't have been as happy as what I am with this. This is more precious than a diamond to me. I just can't believe you've done it. Milo, good morning to you, sweet Milo. I'm doing good. I'm doing great actually today. I'm very, very happy. Very happy. I can't believe it. I don't know where I'm going to put my bit of moon. I'll put my bit of moon next to my amber. That's what I'll do. I'll maybe put it over there because I've got my NASA snow globe. So I'll maybe put it next to my NASA snow globe. Piece of the moon. And my amber, in case we ever want to try and do a wee bit of Jurassic Park there. I've got a fly that's 38 million years old in there. See if we can distract its DNA. We're on to 1 million right there. So that's the poor unfortunate fly right there. That's a picture of it that's in there. It was found in the Baltic Sea area. Can't remember, but somewhere in Florida that I got this anyway. And then I've got my dinosaur claw that we could extract the DNA from this as well, I suppose. This is an amazing thing. I love it that you can see the joint here in the claw. I mean, that would have been some weapon, wouldn't it? Amazing. Yes, watermelon. I feel fruity today. I'm in a fruity mood, open-minded. Fruity. I'm feeling more like Mrs. Doubtwater every day. We're merging into the one person. It was an act before, but I'm slowly becoming her. Mars bars are amazing. I love Mars bars. I don't like deep fried Mars bars. That's a thing in Scotland, and I've always found that kind of gross. They get a Mars bar and they deep fry it. Oh no, what's up with you, Heather? Oh no, listen, Heather, this channel you can talk about anything, honestly, and see if there's... Listen, seeing this channel, people could be going through the same kind of thing as what you're going through. And even just to talk to us is good to talk. And listen, I love you talking, and if I can help at all, I will. Please never think you can't talk on here. And there's 28 of us in here, so there might be something that one of us have been through that you might be able to get help with. Heather, please never think you can't talk here. Yeah, deep fried Mars bars. No, I like deep fried fish and chips. That's awesome, but not a Mars bar. Oh, Heather, I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. That sucks. That sucks. See, they're going to need to try and do more for people that have lost their jobs and things like that. and are struggling with bills. They're going to need to do something. They can't just leave people after all of this time. It's horrible. It's the same in Scotland, Heather. There's a lot of people that I know that have lost their jobs. In fact, see, even the people up the gym that I talk to every day, they're mainly kind of young people, so they are young fit people, because they do keep fit classes and stuff like that. They've been unemployed all this time, right since before Christmas. They've had no money, and I know a lot of them have got young families and things like that. So God knows what they're doing, and I don't even know if our government's helping them that much. Heather, I'm going to say a prayer and hope that you get another job soon, because you're an awesome worker, you're dedicated. So don't feel too down, just get straight back into it, get onto the horse, as they say, and start sending out your resume to other places, and it'll be their loss. I hope so, Heather, I hope so. But start today and say, right, okay, that door has shut, and I'm going to open a new door, and I'm going to send away your resume to everywhere. Just do that today. Send it everywhere, or get your resumes all sorted out and send it away, because someone will snap you up, Heather. You're a good worker. MD would love you as a worker. Yeah, I would never try a Mars bar that was deep fried. I mean, I do like a Mars bar dipped to my coffee, you know, and the chocolate's all melted, but deep fried, that's... Well, see, I always try and think of the bright side of things. But that's what to do, Heather. Get your resume sent away, because someone will snatch you up. Sky, I know. Sky's disgusted with Scotland now. I'm quite frankly disgusted with Scotland. I used to like Scotland until Linda started, and Scotland's when that's down in the bad list of countries in the world. Right down there, that's where Scotland is. If it's even a country. Might be a myth. Yeah, well, I suppose we've got nice scenery, not right here, but you know, if you go further north, there's beautiful scenery. In my area, the scenery is like winos, we call them, the people that drink wine and stuff like that, and wee neds. You know, you can catch a wee ned. Like I sent Sky, I sent Sky the video of a guy called the Wee Man. And I think me and Amanda sang it one day when we were champagned out or not. And quite frankly, it's quite I don't even know how to describe it. There's a lot of language in it, a lot of bad language and stuff like that. And I sent it to Sky, and she was traumatised. She's got beautiful Vanessa Paradis, people like that, and we've got the Wee Man and his bottle of wine. Wait a minute till I let him in now. Oh. Right, behave again, guys. Many times these need to be timed out. There, they're going to behave themselves now. They're going to behave. Deep fried banana. See, that doesn't sound as bad as deep fried Mars bar, because I think deep fried banana, I think you get that in the Chinese restaurants. Oh, Heather, deep fried Snickers. See, yeah, that's the same boat as Mars bar. Yes, we're all going to send Heather positive energy today. That's what we're going to do. When Sky seen the monk's wine, she knew it was going to be bad, because he's swinging his bottle of wine. Here you, what? You trying to steal my bird? No. How no? Are you trying to say she's ugly or something? That's how it starts, and then it goes downhill from there. Yes, we're all going to send Heather and Marshall good vibes today. That's you're getting the vibes today. That's what you're. But Heather, anytime you need to talk about anything, um, don't ever think you can't talk in here, because there's a lot of people in here that might have been through the same thing. You have helped me on numerous occasions. Yeah, fizzy cheese. We don't want fizzy. Oh, on a cracker. Yes, Pip. Pip, hold on. Hold on, Pip. Right, hold on a minute. I'm going to find it for you, and then Pip can watch it and then let me know what she thinks. In fact, um, I'll put it in the chat. Right, the link. Do you know the name of the company as well? Manky Records. Right, I'm going to put it in the chat, and you can all have a wee look. Right, be prepared is what I'm going to say. Be prepared. This is my neck of the woods. There, saying, enjoy that, guys. Enjoy. Have a look at that, and then let me know what you think. Sky's like, no, not again. Remove that. remove that video. Heather, this is your life as much as it is mine. I'm just the one talking. But this is your, you all talk to each other in the chat. It's not just my chat, it's our chat. It's all of us are chatting. Yeah, they have canned chicken. That's just nasty. But see, if it was a zombie apocalypse, then you've hit the jackpot. See if you find one of the canned chickens in a tin of potatoes and stuff like that. You've got a Sunday roast. Yes, you can get a chicken. I mean, they have shoved that chicken in that can, haven't they? They've just squeezed that chicken in it. Emmy made in Japan, she actually unboxes the chicken. I think she tries it as well. Poppy! As the squirrels are over there dancing about and doing stuff in the trees that she can see. Poppy! Milo, they squeezed that thing in the can. I'm going to show you a picture of it again. They squeezed that full chicken. I mean, it must have been difficult. There it is. There it is there. Look, wait, see this, look. A whole chicken, fully cooked, in a can. From Sweet Sue. See, when it came out of the can, it was like, oh, mush. Mush. Ah, did she, Heather? That's lovely. Amy's, I love her channel. The video needs subtitles. It's even difficult for me, but if there's anything that you want me to translate, I'll do my best. But I think you get the gist of that video. I sent it to Sky. I knew that it should be like, what the hell? Because the monk's wine's in it. You see the monk's wine. Peeps. See, we don't have peeps here, but I see peeps all over the place. And one of my friends, Nona, that had done a palette, we done a makeup thing together, and she does makeup and stuff. She was doing a haul yesterday, and she's got the peeps, and she says she likes to put them on top of her hot chocolate. Oh, Golfer Girl, that would be an awesome video. I would totally watch that. I would totally watch that. I'd love to see what their vending machines are like. I don't know if I think the marshmallows live. I've never had a peep. In fact, I have had a peep. I have, and they are. Someone sent me them. Who was it that sent? Oh, I can't remember. I get so many beautiful things sent to me, and it's like marshmallows. So they put them in your hot chocolate. I wish we had them here. We need to get a grip and have more of the American foods over here. Chicken in cans. I mean, they must have shoved that poor chicken in there, eh? That chicken's been shoved right in there. Although she didn't, when she done the taste test, she said it was like, you could taste it was like chicken. So in a zombie apocalypse, as I say, that's a jackpot right there. A full chicken in a can. Yes, I will translate for you, Sky. Yeah, Lucky Charms is wonderful. Lucky Charms, because you get to a bit in Asda and it's foreign foods, and you can buy Hershey bars and things like that. And I'm like, I've actually tasted them when I was in Florida. Name drop, and I like to do that, name drop countries. Oh, Jenny, see if it works for you. You're going to need to give me this dating app details, because I've been single for many years now. Have I been single? Have we been divorced? 6, 7 years I've been single. No mingling. Absolutely zero mingling has happened. Only in my own imagination has mingling happened. Your phone's been going off all night. Well, saying that. See, how am I going to put it? Right, I'm just going to put it out there. I worry because I've not got any boobies anymore. And I think that's going to be a big turn off for a lot of people. Because sometimes I feel I'm half the woman I should be. It's just the way I feel, and I suppose anybody that's been through my situation feel. So I'd be frightened that the booby thing would be a complete no-no. Although I would be totally up and honest very first date, because I wouldn't want that being a surprise for someone. Can you imagine that? Tracy's dog? What's that, Heather? Is that some kind of... What kind of toy is that? Is it a battery operated toy? I might be interested if it is. See, I even blush to this day watching Trisha Paytas's videos. See, if you watch Trisha, know how Trisha is a company sponsor called Adam and Eve, right? And it's all yes, I thought that I might be having a wee look at that later on. And Trisha talks that she's got a whole thing about toys and things like that, and she does a video every so often with all these different toys. I sit with a wee beamer. A beamer is a red face in Scotland. I sit with a wee bit of a beamer looking at these things, and I'm like, who would have thought? Back in our day, we never had nothing like that. What the hell? The last thing that she had... Oh, thank you, Goldust. The last thing that she had was this toy that inflated inside of you. Now, I'll tell you, I'd be a bit worried about that. Can you imagine if it was a broken one and it was inflating and inflating and inflating? Can you imagine that? It was straight to casualty. Straight to casualty. It'd be like the same scenario as that poor guy that had the Action Man up his bottom. Or the Cindy doll, was it? fell on it, I fell on that, and it's been inflating inside me for 2 hours. Oh my god, thought of it. Mikey, no, watch the moon dust. Don't be digging. Don't be digging next to the astro. Get down, watch. Be doing it. Watch all the things. Oh. Angela, you don't want to know. We're talking about toys. Yeah, what the hell? Aw. See, but if you ladies, if you put yourself in my situation when I'm a bit, even when I go to the swimming, I wear a swimming costume and then I wear a t-shirt over the top of it because I'm still kind of self-conscious about scars and, as I say, the gouged parts out in my armpits and stuff like that. It's not pretty one little bit. And my daughters always say to me, Mum, for God's sake, that's your battle scars. You should be showing them with pride and stuff like that. Whereas I'm still a bit, I suppose I'll always be like that a bit. And I know it shouldn't matter. I wouldn't want someone to go out with me just because of my boobs. You know, that's not what I would want. I would want someone to go out with me because they liked me. But it's just a thing in my head that I'll never be able to get. And sometimes I dream that I've still got them. Isn't that weird? Sometimes I dream I've still got them. But I'll tell you something that I've not missed, wearing a bra. It's been wonderful. These past 6 years have been wonderful that I've not needed to wear a bra. It's been free. I've not had any boob rash. I used to have the most terrible boob rash. Sore boob rash. And my God, you'd try everything because I had big boobies. My goodness, Poppy. Milo, it's amazing how we shift from one thing to the other, to the other, to the other. We always end up quite innocent, you know, where we're talking about meteors, and the next time we're talking about boob rash. I mean, you just, Poppy, watch the, look, don't be on the moon rock. What the hell? Jack Russell, I need to move all my treasures out the road. I'll be standing on them. Gold dust, it's wonderful not wearing a bra. That's something that I've absolutely loved. I used to love taking the bra off when I came home. And then standing, in America, standing in the air conditioning unit, just holding the boobs up like that. Oh, heaven. Yeah, I'll need to read that then. Tracy's dog. I mean, that's something. Who thought of that for a name of a toy? I don't know if I'd want that toy. Just for the name of it. Be saying the things about dogs. We don't want that. We don't want that, do we, baby? We don't want that. Heather. Heather, I was the same. That's what my boobies were like. I know. See, I keep dropping stuff. That's one thing that I hated. Yeah, Marcelle's very tiny, isn't she? She's lovely. Not that you're not lovely, Heather. I love big ladies and small ladies. It doesn't matter to me size. That doesn't matter to me one little bit. There was an actress in the UK, and her name was Dawn. Well, her name is Dawn French. She's always been a bigger lady, you know, and I always thought she was gorgeous. I just had a thing for Dawn French. I'm going to imagine calling her. I can't go for that. Tracy's dog. What the hell? I could never wear underwire bras, Angela. I had to take them out because they'd always jag right into my armpit, so I couldn't wear them. I had to wear the unattractive bras. See, all the beautiful, nice bras were all lovely. I had to wear like industrial strength bra, so I was never pretty in it. See, I breastfed my three kids as well, so I did. So, mine's were ruined. Mine's were ruined. You know, mine's were like long and saggy, so they were because I used them for my kids. But I remember breastfeeding. I think it was Sophie, and the nurse said, "Have you? We're going to check that you've got enough milk." But while I was breastfeeding, the other one was dripping on the floor. It was a big pool of milk like that on the floor. And she went, "Oh, I can see you've got enough." I was thinking, lady, I could feed the whole hospital. See, now I'm fine. That's the one good thing that I don't need to wear bras. I don't miss them one little bit. I'm quite happy not to have to wear them. But see, at first I was wearing vests and things like that because I was kind of, as I say, conscious of how I look. Now, but see now I'm like, if people don't, if I was to be in a dating site and people didn't like me because of that, then one, they're pretty shallow, and two, that's not somebody I would want to spend the rest of my life with. But then again, I'm a lot of work. I don't know. See, one minute I'd think to myself, oh, I would love someone here to be romantic. And then the next minute I'd be thinking, I wish they would go home. Go home. Like, get out the house. We go. See, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever have that feeling, that in love feeling again. But you know what feeling I do have? Love for my kids and stuff like that. And what Peter done yesterday, I'm telling you, I woke up this morning as if it was Christmas Day yesterday. This is the most amazing thing that I think anybody's ever bought me, is the moon. I mean, how can you top that? And dust from Mars, how can you top that gift? As I say, he's going to make a lady one day an awesome husband, and I'm happy with that. That I've raised him up to be like that. He doesn't get this for his father. Is Heather going to her bed? Heather, we're all going to send you good vibes, and don't worry, it's all going to work out. And I send you and Marshall my loves and my hugs. Have a awesome sleep and sweet dreams. Dream of something nice. Yes, guys. See, I don't want someone that's all about the boobs anyway. I don't want. I wouldn't want that. But I would be totally upfront and honest with MD that I was want to. I mean, Aquaman. I would tell him right out there, Aquaman. If you're looking for that, you won't find it here. Thank you, Angela. Thank you. He's such a lovely boy. Oh, I love yous too. My favourite ladies in Vegas. So that's me getting more treasures. And I'm going to get my chair out now, guys, and sit out there and enjoy my garden because I done too much yesterday. My legs kind of busted again. My own fault. I was up that grass. Know how the last time I was up that grass I busted my leg up? Well, I was up it yesterday. I was taking my time and stuff, but it's still quite bad. Right, I'm going to try and explain this to you, right? So, can you imagine, right, your leg's like that, right? Your leg's like that. And you've got a metal rod up your leg, right? But not only that, you've got a metal rod through your foot, going down your foot, like this. Right, so that's inside your leg. Now, can you imagine when you walk and you're trying to bend that, how if that was tied right, can you imagine how difficult it is for me to kind of bend this foot and this leg with having all that metal in it? So it's busted again, so I need to take it. I've nothing to do today. I've done it. The house is nice and tidy and everything like that, so I can sit out there and watch for aliens coming because I've got a beacon. So I want to thank you. So I'll be back tomorrow, but I'll be prettier than I am today. And I'm going to do your makeup tomorrow. That's my favourite thing to do is your makeup. And I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. I don't know what palette we're using, but we'll just play it by ear. But thank you all for coming in. And listen, see if anybody does have any problems and all that. Please always feel free to talk about it in the chat. Because maybe I can't help, but there's usually someone in the chat that's maybe went through it or get better advice than what I've got. And I love you all so much. And appreciate every one of you for watching me and talking to me. And I love you. I mean, you're like family to me. And I hope you all have a wonderful Friday. And I'll be back tomorrow. Flavouring day. Day for flavouring. I'm going to give you a big kiss now.